Okay, welcome everyone. So great to see everybody here. So many of you I know quite well. You know me quite well, and you know that I'm always upfront and transparent with you guys. So many of you who have been with me for quite a while know that I do not like product companies. I'm not a huge fan of product companies. This is a product company. I'm not a huge fan of monthly auto ships. This has a monthly auto ship. I am not a huge fan of binaries. This is a binary. So 3 strikes and you're out, right? Everybody knows that. So why on earth am I doing this? Gloria, have you lost your marbles? This is crazy, Gloria. You've gone a little wacko on us because you've been saying these things, and it's true. That's why I'm being totally transparent with you guys. So why am I doing this? I am doing this because I am passionate about this little pill. Now, this little pill is a magic pill. It is not some magic weight loss pill. It is not some amazing brain gut health thingmading. It is not the world's newest secret anti-aging pill with all the secret ingredients from the Amazon or some volcanic water in Japan. That is not what it is. But what this pill is, this pill, I honestly believe with every fiber of my being, this pill has the ability to help people with their financial freedom, help people around the world. You know, a lot of what I've done recently, unfortunately, is things that are just available in the US or maybe just the US and Canada. But I am super, super, super passionate about this little pill and what it can do for people globally, people around the world. So this has the ability to help people with their financial freedom. This little pill will honestly, I believe, do amazing, really great things for the health and wellness of our planet. And so overall, I believe this little pill has the ability to help you and your family with your health because of what it's going to do for the environment, your wealth because of the business opportunity, and your overall well-being. So with that, I'm going to turn this over to Nancy. Nancy Burling and her husband, Andrew, have the global rights to market this little pill. And Nancy has been involved with this little pill for years and years and years. So Nancy, over to you to talk about the magic pill.
Well, thanks so much. Great to be here. Thank you for inviting me to be able to come on and talk about the MPG cap. Now, what's interesting about what Gloria just said, there is no exaggeration. What she stated about this product, and actually this is kind of, if you guys can see, it's going to look like not this when it's, I'll be showing you guys some slides here and information, but this is the original product that we sold, my husband Andrew and I, over 20 years ago with a company called FFI. So I'll just share kind of the FFI story, and the product was called the MPG-caps, which we actually have trademarked that. And so this product is the MPG caps. And what it does is it is what we like to call a non-opinion product, right, Gloria? It's a product that is for the masses, because who do you know that uses gas or diesel? Okay. Who do you know that wants to save money at the pump? And, you know, who do you know that wants to make money and save money, or both? And so with that being said, with the rising cost of fuel, and you can go to globalpetro.com for updates on daily petrol prices. Okay, I'll give you an example. I just spoke to somebody here the other day that's in the UK, and guys, they're paying over $6 a gallon. They pay in liters, but I mean, if you equate it to what we do here in USA, I mean, it's pretty significant what's taken place here in the marketplace here, and even in the USA, you know, there are a lot of the experts are saying we're only one potential storm or disaster away from prices going. We have some friends that own gas stations, just to put it in perspective, in the USA, that are adding new signs so it can have another digit to go over $10 a gallon. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm not hoping for that to happen, because Lord have mercy, we all know with the rising cost of fuel right now and what it is. So what is this product and what does it do? Can I share my screen here? Okay, perfect. So let me go. All right, here we go. So this product, let me go right to that, and then we'll talk about the company after and why we chose to partner with By Design. So this product right here is the MPG cap. And so what this product does, it's like nothing else that you've experienced in the market. It's a patent pending technology. It's a technology that literally, the fuel is the carrier. And so you simply, when you're fueling up, gassing or diesel, this caplet treats 10 to 20 gallons. We also will have, in short order, the Mini Moto. And this Mini Moto treats 4 to 8 liters. So for like the small motorbikes and things like that. And it's just kind of like a little baby pill. Okay. And this product, I'm going to say this, it's a 2.0. And what do I mean by that? Is this product has all kinds of benefits. You can see here, this is our temporary packaging that we're shipping right now. It enhances fuel efficiency. And I'll explain how it does that here in a minute. And we do have a video as well that we can play if you want me to. Gloria, I can have maybe Rebecca, if you want to go find that on the YouTube channel here quick, we can play that. It increases power and performance. Increases octane. So if you have a vehicle that requires a higher octane, we have a lot of people that'll drop down a grade, and so there's savings there. It reduces smoke and emissions and helps keep your injectors clean. That's the upgrade on the 2.0 that this product does. Now, basically what happens, because a lot of people say, well, is it safe? Yes, it's safe. We have a $1 million insurance policy, okay, through Lords of London. This is what it's going to look like here on our finished product. Right now, you know, has this blister within that packaging, basically. So this is the front here, and this is the back side with the MPG cap. And the website, when it launches, so you're hearing about this before, it's kind of like a pre-launch, true. And I'll tell you a little bit more detail about that. The rest of this company that we partnered with, the reps won't even know about this until mid-September. So we got a little bit of a leg up here to really kind of cornerstone the market. And so essentially with the insurance policy, let me just say this, that the insurance policy covers up to $1 million to every end user on your vehicle, you know, if there's any damage. And I will tell you, in 25 years, 30 years since we've been marketing this product, Andrew and I personally have for over 20 years. In the 30 years that this product has existed, there's never been one valid claim filed. Okay, so if people have a semi truck or they have a Rolls Royce or any type of luxury car, no problem. This product is safe and effective. And essentially, in layman's terms, let me just tell you what it does and why it's so unique. When you gas up, we recommend that you put it in when you're fueling, and the fuel carries it to the combustion chamber. And what happens essentially is, what most people don't realize is there's a lot of waste that goes out our tailpipe. Okay, that's why we have an expensive catalytic converter and all that kind of stuff that's supposed to, you know, help filter that out. And so what this product does is it reorganizes the fuel so that it burns everything. Okay. And so we say it reduces toxic emissions. We actually do have test data, and we have 30 years of test data as well. But we have tests proving that it eliminates toxic emissions, but we don't say that. It's kind of like nutrition, Gloria. We don't promote, you can't say it cures something. So we say it reduces toxic emissions, and we have the test data to support that. And so that's where the fuel savings is coming. The performance to the vehicle, we have some people that have some high performance vehicles that are in racing and things like that. We have one friend that's builds NASCAR engines, and he said, this product might put me out of business, is what he said, because of what it does performance wise, because you get this extends the life of your engine. And there's just all of these benefits here that I just mentioned here. These are it's all true, and it's all documented. And so we feel the timing to lead with this product right now is perfect, because I can tell you this, just being a customer with this product puts money in your pocket. Okay, because of the rising cost of fuel right now. And so it's an extraordinary product to be able to lead with an opportunity. Now, obviously, we're all marketers here. Gloria's one of the best, as you all know, and many of you, in working with Gloria. Why this? Why now? Well, we chose a company, and I'll talk a little bit about the company that we partnered with, if that's okay, Gloria, and why we partnered. And then
Sure, absolutely, Nancy.
If you want me to talk a little bit about the comp plan, I can do that as well.
Perfect.
So, okay. So essentially, we searched for a while. Okay. Many of you, some may or may not know that we had brought this and had this with another company. We had a falling out with a partner. And so the product is ours. So we took it. And so we did some searching. And I mean, we've met with 20 and looked at 20 different companies.
Unknown caller.
And so we had certain criteria that we were looking for. For example, the company had to be global. Okay, absolutely, positively. We wanted an international footprint. That was really, really important. We wanted the comp plan to be something aggressive. Now, I heard Gloria and what she said about a binary. This is a binary where everything runs through the comp plan. So it really is very generous. In fact, it pays, and I'll show you here in a minute what I mean by that. 57 cents out of every dollar is paid back out to the field. So it's a very lucrative, very generous plan. Most companies will pay 30 to 32%, and that's a fact. They might say they pay this, but there's always built-in breakage. And that was really, really important to us. The other thing that was important is that we didn't want, we wanted a company with a track record and money behind it and infrastructure. And so we chose By Design. And Gloria, had you ever heard of By Design? You're pretty savvy in the industry.
I had heard of them, but it wasn't like a lot of people were approaching me trying to get me into By Design. I was aware of them, but I didn't know a lot about them, Nancy.
Yeah, and kind of like us, we knew Nat and Chanita, have a lot of respect for them. They're the original, they're the chair people of they're the parents basically of the company. They're 5 years old. Okay. But I mean, and we hadn't really, other than hearing about it in passing, we didn't know a lot about it, but they have won some massive awards. These are real awards, Titan Awards, and these are for like graphics and design and website. I mean, their graphics department, literally within 3 days, they had a video for us with the MPG caps. So we've got a new website that's going to be launching called MPG-caps. So By Design does have other products, but we're not focused on those. I just want you to know we're focused on this right now. And Nat and Chanita, little background on them. They wrote a book called From Immigrant to Titans. They're originally from Thailand. They are US citizens. They live in California. They've made about 200 million in the network marketing industry. They're incredible people. And the reason they started By Design is for, you know, a lot of reasons, you know, Andrew and I could relate, is because they couldn't find a company. They wanted a safe place for their people and to find a company. And so they launched a company in 2019. There's also Chad Chong and Natita. Natita is Nat and Chanita's daughter, and Chad Chong is the son-in-law. They also have made incredible money as distributors in the network marketing industry. And then, of course, there's Sophie Chong, who's the president of the company. And so what they've done is they're 5 years old. They've built the foundation. In other words, they pioneered, laid the groundwork, currently right now in about 100 markets worldwide. Okay. So licensed, registered, have offices in not all countries, but in several countries that we're very excited about. And they also have, this is just to give you some stats here. This is the momentum ranking. Okay, you can kind of see their estimated commission payout. I didn't write this. This is all third-party documentation here. And there's some people, most of the growth right now, they're doing about 30 million in sales. Okay. Most of their growth is in Latin America. Okay. So I don't know if there's any Spanish speaking people on here, but that's most of their growth. And this is also from By Design. These are Ted Knighton's a friend of ours, and obviously there's no guarantees of income, but this was important to us to know that people are actually making money. And so these are the top 5 money earners, obviously, all live in Latin America, biggest market, Ecuador, Colombia, Panama, those markets. And I mean, they're making some significant monthly incomes because of this comp plan. And so when I take you through it, you'll be able to see that. That's what makes this different, Gloria, is because I've never seen a binary when I take you through it where you can make $500,000 per cycle period.
Right. I agree with you, Nancy. This is different.
It is, you know, because usually they cap it at like 20,000 or 25,000 or whatever, and then you can't make any more, and it's through like executive checkmate. But this is very unique. And so documentation, I mean, there's definitely some people making money. Now you might ask, well, what have they been selling? Well, they have a travel product. Their travel platform is great, by the way, for people. I mean, there's some merit to it. They have some nutrition products, which we've ordered some for monthly just to try them or whatever. And then they have a couple other products and platforms, but this is going to be this is what we're leading with, and this is our focus. So let me just go through and get past all this. Hang on a second. Oh, they do have this. This is really interesting. So they have something called the Boss Club. So when people enroll, you get your websites. And by the way, there's 3 apps as well. They have 3 apps for your phone and that kind of thing. But people can go shop and you get paid commissions on their Boss Club site. And so right on the By Design website is everyone gets one of these, and it's just like a shopping mall almost. I was a little blown away. It definitely has a feel of, I'm not going to say it's Amazon, but it definitely has a strong appeal. And so there's a lot of products that, you know, are commissionable just by getting your site out there, etc. So, but with the comp plan, this is just an income disclosure statement. They also have this right on their website. The reason I like to point this out here is because look at the average income for a brand ambassador is the distributor level. It's just a basic distributor. And you'll look at obviously in most companies, if you've ever seen an income disclosure statement, it's, we all know that 20% of the people do 80% of the work. Okay. But this really stood out to me because if you even look at which is kind of a lower leadership level, look at the incomes here. I mean, that's significant to me. That even as a director, that there's people, this is they're on the average, cycle average and all that on the high and the low and all that. So I just always like to point that out. So as far as their ranks, you start as a brand ambassador, and I'll just kind of take you through the basic comp plan, and I'll put a big bow on it to kind of tell you what you have to do here to really max the plan here. But you can get to the top of this plan with sponsoring 6 people. Okay, 3 on your left and 3 on your right. And then you can literally, if you work and build, and you can take it right to the top. So obviously it's first brand ambassador, and then you hit what we call the director zone. The director zone is based on volume. So a director is 1,250 left and right. 2-star directors, 2,500 left and right. 3-star directors, 5,000 left and right. And that happens within what we call a pay cycle. So here at By Design, we have 2 pay cycles. We go from the 1st to the 15th. We go from the 16th through the end of the month. And then they pay those commissions out 10 days later. They do have a couple options. They use iPayout, which is a very reputable company. So you can either, if you're USA, you can do ACH, and many of you might already be approved in iPayout. We were. And so, which is great. You can also get a pay card. So, which is also pretty great too. There's a lot of times people like that. And then what happens is, as you go through, there's a total of 5 ways you can earn. Obviously, retail, someone buys from your site, wholesale to retail, you get the difference. Second way is we call it a welcome bonus of 20%. So when someone enrolls with the package, now the basic package for the MPG caps right now is $199. Okay. $20 to join. Now in the USA, because of some FTC things happening right now, you can enroll you cannot directly enroll as a brand ambassador. You enroll as a preferred customer, and then you can upgrade to become a brand ambassador. And so it's $199.95 if you did the MPG caps. We do have bigger packages. If you like the travel and you like some of the other stuff, and I can talk about that if you want me to, Gloria, I'm going to leave that up to you. But that right away, if you buy that package, puts you at what we call the 10% TVC, and then it does pay a welcome bonus of 20% when you sell one of those. And so the TVC, we call it team volume commission. So it is a binary, as Gloria so eloquently said. To qualify, make a sale left, a sale right, become a builder. Once you're a builder, then the volume begins to accumulate. And what you want to do is you'll get paid either 10% or 20% of the TVC. To get to 20%, you can either, in the USA, let me preface it, because the USA, the comp plan is slightly different than the rest of the world. Okay. In the USA, it's, you come in, you can earn your way to 20%. Everywhere else in the world, you do have to upgrade by buying and creating additional BV. The beautiful thing is once you earn a level, you never lose it. So once you're at 20%, you're at 20%, and you get paid 20% of your lesser leg in the binary with the business volume. So as an example, one left, one right, people are coming in, joining. That 199 puts 100 BV in. If somebody joins or upgrades or sells a total of 500 in business volume, okay, what happens then in the United States, you then become 20% TVC. Okay, internationally, they have to buy it, but that's how it works. So are there any questions on this part of it?
I think we're good now, Nancy. We can get into more details later.
Sounds good. And then, of course, we have the executive check match as well. I know I'm going fast, but just this is like a coding bonus. So everybody you sponsor is your level 1. So the binary has nothing to do with it. So if you sponsor 50 people, all 50 of those people are level 1, and then it pays through 7 levels as you climb in rank. And so what happens is those percentages here pay out, and that is paid out within the pay cycle. What this company's done, which is very unique, they've added a 1% infinity bonus. So if you go 3-star crown as an example, and I'll go through this here in more detail on the income potentials. Basically, you're picking up an override over your entire organization with the executive check match. So what I love about executive check match is the more you help your people make money, you're going to check match that. So you really want to get to the diamond zone. To be at diamond, and I'll go through that here in a minute, is you want to get to accrue 10,000 business volume within that pay period. Okay, within the 1st to the 15th or the 16th through the end of the month. And as a diamond, you're not only qualifying, there is a bonus pool, you just saw that, and I'll get into that and how you qualify for that. But what also happens is that's when the check matches get a little bit more significant. And then the income is all based on, you can see it here, it's based on, oops, sorry guys, on the rank that you're at. So for example, I'm going to try to move this. I don't know how to move sorry guys. I was going to try to move so I can see the screen here a little bit, but you'll see over to the left here. I can't see it, but you can. I don't know them all by heart right now. I do know at the top level, you can earn up to $500,000 per pay cycle. So 1 million per month. And that's why those incomes that I showed you guys are so significant, because the potential's here just by building your 2 teams. Now, what you want to do, 2 things. Number 1, you want to enroll 1 left and right that activates with a product package and is on auto ship. But then you want to make sure you get 3 on the left and 3 on the right and become what we call pro builder. Because by becoming a pro builder, you set yourself up for this bonus pool that's in place right here. And so once you've done that and then you go diamond, this is paid out. They do it every 26 weeks. And so diamond is 1 portion, 2-star diamond, 3-star. So there's 1%. What I love about this is instead of breaking it up and doing a big pool, based in as, the ranks go up, the crown has a pool, the president has a pool, and the diamonds have a pool. And so it's 3% of the total global sales go into this pool. And so they pay it out in a big check so it goes 26 weeks and then they pay it out to you. And so it's a pretty substantial check when people get this bonus. Kind of like if you know anyone saving for a car or a house, which reminds me, they've got a promotion going on right now too. They launched it on May 16th and it runs till May 15th of 2025, Gloria. And if you go presidential, okay, and I'll send over the details to you later. But for anybody that hits the rank of presidential, you can earn anywhere from 40 to $240,000. It's a bonus, and they're calling it either a car bonus or a house bonus. So we either have to spend it on a house or you have to spend it on a car. So I don't know about you, but I'd probably spend it on a second home or a third home or something like that. That's me. But anyway, but that's just a little fun incentive on top of all the rest of the comp plan here that By Design has put together. But it's really, when you look at this plan here, it's very simple, very straightforward. The only other thing that I do have to disclose fully, because it's important, with the FTC and what's going on here in the United States, we do have a rule of customers here in the USA. So it's going to be coded here by the end of the month. They used to have it where it was a set CV amount of customer volume that you had to have. Now it's, you can do it with a minimum of 3 customers, and you're going to be able to manually enter them in. You just got to make sure they're legitimate emails, because they are going to be spot checking it. So for example, if you wanted to sell 3 of these, or, you have customers, people that you're sending to your website, and if they buy anything or whatever, as long as it's 3 customers, that just keeps you active and qualified. And it just, every company right now in the United States that's US based is going through this right now, whether they know it or not. And so that is something for US people only, but we've made it very simple. You can just manually, when you get your product, you can legally, the lawyer told me this, Scott Warren, you can give it away and they do count as a customer. So, but you do got to enter them in there. So that's just the only other thing that I wanted to point out. And really, all in all, I would say that the foundation that's been laid here, what we like about By Design is they've already got the global footprint. They've already got offices in some other markets that we're excited about. And obviously they've got some things happening in South America. But here's the thing, even though they're 20 million that your company, I see them going to 100 million plus with this year. I think we'll do 50 million bringing this product on, and it's already August, but I think we will. And I think I said 30 million is I think what they actually did last year. But I foresee this becoming a huge front runner just because of the timing. And a lot of their products are digital, but this will definitely fit into the model. And so right now we're focused US, Canada, our team is, I should say, Australia, few African markets, Ghana specifically, and then Philippines. But the company has offices in Thailand. We've also got some strong team interest in India as well, and they do have an office there. So you can go to the By Design website and you'll see the footprint that they've created. They really do have a great footprint, especially for a product like this. So with that said, I'll yield back to you here, Gloria. And if there's any questions, I'm here to answer. So
thank you, Nancy. And as many of you have heard me say, I'm particularly passionate about this. Yes, in North America, do the MPG caps work? Absolutely, they do. Many of you have heard me talk about my husband many, many times, who's not interested in all of my goofy network marketing things, but he will not fill up our tank with gas without putting the MPG cap in. And it's the one thing in my 45 years of network marketing that my husband actually tells our friends about, because he swears, well, he knows that we're getting better gas mileage. He knows we are. So it's the one thing that he has ever told friends about. And as much as I know it absolutely does work in North America, in Canada, in the UK, in Europe, I'm particularly passionate about this for markets like Africa, like India, like the Philippines, like places in Central and South America, where the quality of the gas is so much less clean. I'll just say it's so much worse than what we have in North America and Europe. And many of you have heard me talk about the research that's been done, that if you look at the average income in the Philippines versus the average income in the US, the cost of gas in the Philippines versus the cost of gas in the US, it's the equivalent of someone in the Philippines paying $50 a gallon for gas. $50 a gallon, given their annual income levels. And we have research that shows that in places like the Philippines, India, Africa, probably places in Central and South America, but for sure, India, Philippines, Africa, people are getting 40% and better gas mileage using the MPG cap. So that is what I personally am super, super passionate about. So let me just share my screen with you guys for 1 second, because I just want to finish this off with this. And I know a lot of you have already seen these things. You work with me, you know how I work. But when you sign up today, you're going to get bonuses, of course, because that's the way I work. So I want to help everyone get started making money right away. So you're going to get access to my 100% rejection-free recruiting training for LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. And as you know, if you can copy and paste, you can build your business. And bonus number 2 is completely done for you funnels. We already have the funnels done, and we may be creating more for you, but completely done for you funnels to increase interest and totally automate the follow-up process. Bonus number 3 is free training on how to use LinkedIn to build your business, how to target people who are looking for this specifically, who are looking to save money with the X caps, and also in those markets, if that's something that you're interested in. Bonus number 4 is a whole variety of LinkedIn banners to choose from. We've got those already done for you. Bonus number 5 is copy and paste messaging to use on LinkedIn and Facebook. Bonus number 6 is special interactive team training Zooms every week, plus access to my 100% rejection-free Friday Q&A calls. You guys know about that. Most of you do. Now, here's the thing, guys. Time is of the essence. If you want to take care of these, take advantage of these bonuses. But even more so, because of the binary piece of this comp plan, timing is everything. The faster you sign up, the more people you have placed under you in the binary, and the more volume you have to be paid on. So the more money you'll have to potentially make. So honestly, with the binary, timing is everything. So get back to the person who invited you, or the person that you're always signed up with, and sign up with them. If they are not signing up, or if you're here because you're direct to me in all these opportunities, then sign up today. You can go to gloriamacdonald.com/MPG. Okay. gloriamacdonald.com/MPG. And guys, I cannot emphasize enough that the way a binary works, the sooner you sign up, the higher up you are in the binary, and more people fall under you. Now, I will admit that I made a mistake. What I should have done before we started today was I should have gone and checked the numbers in my binary. I have personally just recruited 2 people. That's it, just 2 people so far. And I have tons of people in the binary, both on my left and on my right side. Now, I will tell you that I have never before in a binary had someone who was above me who was actually working, and I was getting an overflow. But thanks to Rebecca, who's here on the call, who is my immediate upline. Rebecca is an absolute powerhouse. I'm like, oh my gosh, first time in my life ever that I have a whole ton of people, and I don't know what the number is, but I have a ton of people. I mean, I'm talking more than 25, more than 30 people in my binary because Rebecca is building. And the thing is, you will get the overflow from Rebecca and from me and from other people above us as well. And the sooner you sign up, the more overflow you get. It's just the way it works in a binary. So let's say hypothetically, Jeff signs up right now and somebody else on the call says, I'm going to think about this, and they wait until tomorrow or the next day or the next day. Meanwhile, Rebecca's out there recruiting all the time. Rebecca has a bunch of builders that are out there recruiting all the time. We have a massive leg of people in Ghana, in Africa, that are on our side in the binary that are going wild, adding people all the time. Like literally all the time. Every time I go in there, there are more people in the binary under me. So if you sign up now, you're going to end up with people in the binary under you like that. If you wait 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, because you have to think about it, it's just the way it works. You'll have a whole lot fewer people than the person who signs up right now. It's just the way it works. So, again, I am super passionate about this because I totally believe in these pills. They 1000% work. They work even like the research is there. They work so much better in countries where the quality of the gas is just not like what we have in North America and Europe. They absolutely work here, or my husband wouldn't be putting them in our gas tank every time we fill up. But it's even like, can you imagine being somebody who lives in the Philippines and the gas costing the equivalent of $50 a gallon? That's crazy. And if we can cut that expense for them down to $35, $30 a gallon, that's huge. And on top of that, we're really doing so much for the planet because, as Nancy said, we're cleaning up the emissions. And that's huge too. So I will be having a special team call this Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. I'll be having a special call for this. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. So Nancy, thank you so much. Rebecca, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And let's go team. Let's go team. We're going to get this one crushed. Okay. Love you all bunches and bunches. I'll see y'all soon. Keep your eyes open for an email from me. And of course, I know you're on a bunch of my calls anyway. Okay. Thanks tons, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks, guys. Bye.